Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. I had my doubts whether it was going to start up tonight. It did the spinning and spinning. I want to just tap my screen in case it's blurry. We can't take any chances. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we don't get kicked out, right? So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hi, Linda. I see you just hopped on. I have a few things to share with you tonight, and then we'll do some stamping. Somebody else, but I'm not quite sure who. I want to get me up on my Kindle so I can see myself a lot better. You know how that is. Okay. I hope there's my mom and Sally. I see you're all here. That's wonderful. I almost was late. I was busy putting some links on Facebook so people can find me a little bit easier. That's not always the easiest thing to do when you live in the rural part of central Wisconsin. There are days. There we go. I found me. So that's good. There we are. Hi, Bernie. I didn't see you hop on. Yes. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. We did. We had our Thanksgiving this past weekend. Hi, Kathy Nelson. Hi, Jan and my mom. Hi to all of you and welcome. Thank you for joining me. We had a wonderful meal at my mom and dad's, and I got to see my little grandkids and Justin and Christy. It was just a really nice meal. So maybe it was even better that we didn't have it on Thanksgiving Day rather than we waited a bit, and that way it wasn't so hectic for everybody. I'm thinking that's what that is. As I mentioned before, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm located in the central part of Wisconsin. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I have to tell you, it is the best part-time job that I've ever had. Hi, Arliss and Judy Vine. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I've been doing this for 10 years and counting. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Oh, be sure to share my post, leave me a comment, hit the like key. That all helps me a lot. And I just want to say that this has been a wonderful experience. We're almost to the end of 2020, and I have not missed a single week for putting on a video. So I'm really proud of that, and it's just great. So now, if you don't get a chance to watch it tonight, like you're busy making supper, and I totally understand that, you can catch the replay on Thursday night. Hi, Jeannie Mullen. Nice to have you join us. Thank you so much. There'll be a replay on my blog, which is also Cindy's Stamping Studio, on Thursday. So if you don't have time to watch it tonight, catch me on Thursday. And when you go to my blog, Cindy's Stamping Studio, there's a place on the right-hand side that you can follow me by email. And all you have to do is put your email address in there and finish the subscription. It just wants to make sure that it's not a scam. And then my blog post will be delivered right to your email address. And also you can catch up on past week's videos by going to my YouTube channel. And you can find that under Cindy Ellers. So if you're ever looking for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please keep me in mind. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm trying to make this a part-time job. Sometimes I think it's full-time, but for the most part, it's part-time, and I love it. I'm working on the kit cards right now, and I'm happy to report that I made 3 cards today. So I have 5 ready. 2 more I'll make up tomorrow, and then I'll post all of them. I kind of threw a few people for a loop when I only posted 2, and they thought, oh no, what's happening? She forgets some? And I didn't forget any. I just didn't want people to think I wasn't doing a kit class for December, but I am. What we have going on this week is our technique class, and that's tomorrow night. And we will be doing a really fun technique. And I shouldn't have probably said anything because I can't for the life of me even remember what it's called. I can't remember. Well, you'll have to wait and come back next week and I'll tell you all about it, right? Hi, Dawn Mazinski. Nice to see you. It's going to be fun. And the fancy fold that goes with the technique class, we will be doing that card tonight, but not the same stamp set. So in other words, the gals that are coming to technique class, you'll get to see how I make the card. But tomorrow night, you'll be using a totally different stamp set. So it's not like it's the same card, the same fancy fold, but not the same card. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Kathy Miller. Nice to see you join me. Boy, do I know the feeling I'm not remembering. Oh, man, Jen, my memory is just, I don't know. I think I got too much stuff going on. I'm trying to remember too many things. I'm trying to tell you as much as I can in 30 minutes. And sometimes it's like, oh man, I can't even do that. But, oh well, it is what it is, right? Right. Okay. Before I switch my camera around, you'll notice we have a brand new host code for December, and that'll be posted on my desk here. I always take care of my customers. If you place an online order, and a lot of times people don't like to place an online order because of the shipping, but I always send you a thank you card, and I always try and put a little something in that card. You just never know what it might be. Might be some sequins, might be some cardstock, or designer series paper. You just never know. Okay, Stamping Up is having a giant year-end closeout event. It starts tomorrow. It will go through the 4th of January. And this is some really great savings. If there was anything that you thought you might want to stock up on, it's only from the August to December mini catalog. Not the annual catalog. This is just the mini catalog. But there are some stamp sets that are 50% off. I couldn't believe it. Stamp sets, designer series paper, embellishments, bundles, so, it's a great time to stock up. So, okay, I'm going to flip my camera around and we'll talk about the closeout event just a little bit more. And if you have any questions about the closeout event, pop me an email at buddy98@yahoo.com. I can answer any of your questions. If you're not sure if something's going to be on sale, ask me, and I'm more than happy to help. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it around. There we go. Now I'm going to flip you down. There we are. Okay, and you can see, I'm going to bring it up. There we go. And bring it down. And you can see I have a new host code. It's right there. And when you go to the Stamping Up website, just do a search for Cindy Ellers, and I would be so grateful if you went and picked me. Okay, so retiring items are available while supplies last. Don't forget that part, while supplies last. There are some exclusions. Carry-over items will not be discounted. And keep in mind that due to increased shipping times and possible shipping delays during the month of December, we can't guarantee delivery before Christmas. That's for it. There's some, like I said, there's some great things. I've already went through my catalog and I've already marked it, so I know what's retiring. And punches. The poinsettia petals is carrying over. Just want you to know that. All of your designer paper is retiring. There isn't anything getting carried over, which I'm really surprised that the plush poinsettia paper isn't carrying over. But we have some things it's like, it's okay that it's retiring. Some things I'm really sad about that's retiring. Let's see. I was surprised that this and the punch were retiring, but there was a stamp set this stamp set was in last year's holiday catalog, so I guess I'm not surprised. So, yeah, if there's anything and the bells, I'm sad about that because I love these bells, but I will keep them for myself. And I see that for Unto Us is going to carry, it's going dormant. It'll be in next year's catalog. And the evergreen embossing folder. Unfortunately, the winter snow embossing folder is retiring. I was surprised about that because it was one of my favorites. Snow Wonder is going to go dormant, so I know that's going to be in next year's. This is carrying over, so that means it'll be in the annual catalog. So, yeah, some things. And Warm and Toasty, my absolute favorite. I waited too long to order Warm and Toasty. And once I ordered it, it was like, oh my, I absolutely love that stamp set. So, you can go on the Stampin' Up website tomorrow, and you'll be able to see what's retiring and score yourself some deals. Take your since this sale's going on for a while, maybe make up a list and give it to your family. Say, hey, do you need to find me something for Christmas? I can tell you what I want. So there you go, huh? Okay, I have a card to show you. I received it in the mail this past week. We did this technique. It's when you go and you take your designer series paper and your shapes and adhere it right to the cardstock. And then you take your cardstock and an embossing folder and run it through your embossing machine. And so that then these cuts are almost like embedded right into the card. It's very pretty. I love how this turned out. I received this card from my upline, Kelly. So just wanted to share that with you. So yeah. Okay. Now, last week's door prize winner will receive these foil copper shapes. There's 4 stars, 4 ornaments, some little stars, and some swags. Okay, and that person that's gonna win, that won my door prize, is Linda Hodge. So Linda, I already have your address, and I'll be getting that into the mail to you tomorrow. So, congratulations! You won yourself the door prize. Isn't that nice? Okay, now we're going to go and do some stamping. The stamp set we're using tonight is Snow Wonder. This stamp set, when I saw it in the August to December mini catalog, I fell in love with it right away. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for joining me. I just loved it. I fell in love with it right away. There's matching dies. Hi, Kay. You're welcome, Linda. You're going to love them once you get them. You'll probably get them by the end of the week, too. So isn't that even more fun? You have something to play with. This Snow Wonder stamp set, I loved it. And I'm really surprised. It's hard to find samples using this set. I think it's because it's such an intense set that people are maybe intimidated by it. I'm not quite sure. But I like the words, I like the font, and I like the snowman. I have a thing for snowman and snowflakes. It's kind of, okay. So now I'm getting my stuff out. Tonight, we're going to use Misty Moonlight and Memento Black as our inks. Okay. I also, like I said, this is the fancy fold for December. And every month when we do the fancy fold, I type up the directions for my stamping ladies so that they have an idea what to expect so they can take it home and make it for their very own. Okay. We're going to use Misty Moonlight cardstock, and this one I went for a different fold. Well, it's not a different fold. This is our fancy fold, and what this is we cut our cardstock 4 1/4 by 11, so it's this way, and then we score it at 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. Okay. Oh, and it goes this way. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad that you did. We're also going to use the little tag that's in our dies. I've already put it away. Yes, I've already put it away, and that's okay. We're going to use our Stampin' Up! Blends, our markers, our Wink of Stella, and our Stampin' Chalk marker. The paper we're using feels like frost. And what I always tell my ladies is when you make the fancy fold, go and set it up right away. So we're going to go, and this is how it's going to go. We're going to go and put our designer paper right over the top. So I know that's going to be like that. We're going to go and put this, because there's such beautiful both sides. We're going to go like that. Then when we open it, we'll go like that. And on the inside, we'll have this with our greeting. Okay? So now I know exactly how this card is going to set up so that I don't get confused, so that I don't get lost. You know me. Easy to do. I'm going to go and glue my piece of designer series paper right to my smoky slate, just like that. And I just want it to set for a little bit. Both sides are so pretty, many traces, so you can't go wrong. Exactly, Courtney. And that set is on sale starting tomorrow. We're going to go and stamp Happy Christmas. And like I said, this is a very nice font. There's that. And we will put that right here. We're going to, we have one other piece of paper that is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And that we're going to go and take our snowman and let's ink him up. And let me cover this up. And we're going to go and put it right there. There's our snowman. He's all ready for us to color. Let's put that there. Okay, now what's really nice is the dies that go with the Snow Wonder. They will cut out our snowman for us. So that's wonderful. So after we run it through our embossing machine, we're left with this snowman. So I will put my other snowman right there. Okay. Now, I want to go and color his hat. I can't see you doing anything. Oh, was I maybe too low? I don't know, Jody. Can you see me now? Hopefully you can. I'm going to go and color my the hat and the scarf. Hi, Lori Dresmer. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad that you did. I'll just double check. Yep, I can see me. Okay, I want to highlight it with I'm using my Stampin' blends, and the first two colors I used was my dark or my light Misty Moonlight, and now I'm going to use my dark. Okay, and I'm going to take my light Smoky Slate and go and highlight the snow. Okay. Oh, I should explain that the card we're making tonight is going to act as a gift card. So it's not only a fancy fold, but it's also a gift card that we can use. Okay, I want to go and get my markers out now. And we have to have a carrot nose. We have to have our little holly berries. My markers are starting to... Hi, Anne from New Zealand. Thank you for joining me. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that you did. And our holly leaves. Okay, so now that I have that basically colored, I think that's what a lot of people are turned off by, is that he isn't a very white snowman. He looks like he's like the end of the season snow. You know what I mean? You know how snow gets looking yucky? So I went and I took my chalk marker and just colored the whole thing right over the marker, right over the Stampin' blends. Just like so. And whitened up our, we should do his face. There. Hi, Terry. Thank you for joining me. That's okay. People are busy and stuff. I understand. And Debbie Vine made it. I'm so glad that you did. I'm going to take my black marker now, and I am just going to make the charcoal a little bit blacker. Just like so. Like that. Okay? Now I want to let him dry a little bit. And then after he's dried, we'll put a little bit of Winkostella on him. Okay, now I'm going to take my Misty Moonlight, and we need a piece of scratch paper. And I'm going to ink up my snowflakes. And as you can see, they're just really too dark. And I just want to put a couple of snowflakes on my tag. Alrighty. Now, let's put some dimensionals. So when I'm ready for it, it'll be all ready to go. Okay, let's put some on our snowman. I'll move my camera a little bit, I think. There, maybe that makes it, maybe that'll be better. You can see it better. Hope so. Okay, so see, now we got our dimensions on our snowman, and he's all nice and dry. Cover this up. Winkostella. And I just want to add some, as my granddaughter would say, some sparkle to his scarf. I'm almost out. Gotta order me some more. There. Okay. I'm going to put these back. And let's put him over here. Now, we're going to put, you end up cut for this gift card, you cut 3 pieces of designer series paper that are 2.5 by 4. So we did, here's one, here's the second one, and then here's the third one. Okay, I want to go and put this all down. Get this out of here. You don't need that yet. Just like so. And our last piece. Now, as you can see, I did the silver foil, and I suppose I could do it here, but I just thought that would be just too many snowflakes. But you certainly could. That's the nice thing about Stampin' Up's designer paper, is you have 2 sides and are able to use it how you want. Okay, so now, as I mentioned, it is a gift card holder. This is where the gift card's going to fit. Right here. Okay, so I'm going to take my 1.5-inch punch, put it halfway on the paper, and get rid of that, and it'll be right there. There's our, and so that I know how much I need, I don't want it coming apart on me. I'm going to use the tear and tape that Stampin' Up has, and I don't know, I must be, I don't want to tear it. Isn't that odd? I just don't want to tear the tape. I want to cut it so it looks all nice. Okay, that's going to go right there. And that's going to go right there. So in other words, you could make a bunch of these. Just don't do this part until you got your gift card. And then you'd know where to put your tape. Okay, so now we can take our tape up and fold this down. Okay. Whoops. I want to go and stamp my inside greeting. I mentioned this past weekend we were up at my mom and dad's for dinner and I got to see the grandkids. Well, Andy, Grandma, can I come over and stamp on Friday? We don't have school. So, depending how the day goes, that turned out good. Depending how the day goes, I'm going to try and talk her into doing a Facebook Live. So, maybe it would be in the afternoon. But she sure does enjoy it. And again, I'm taking my Misty Moonlight ink, stamping off, and stamping my snowflakes. We don't want them too dark. Okay, put that there. I am going to go put this here. I'm going to probably put it like right there so that there's an edge because I want this to cover it up. Okay. Let's take care of that. Oh, thank you, Linda. She is so sweet. She's so funny. I have so much fun with that girl. I always tell her, you make me laugh, Andy. And I think that's the best part of spending time with, I always call them little people. And they make you laugh. They keep you young at heart. There. Okay. I'm going to put this right here. Just like that. And I'm not going to use tear tape. I'm just going to use regular adhesive. It's going to go like that, right? Yep. There. Just like this. And there it is. And now let me put my greeting. Thank you, Kay. It is a great card. And not only a card, but a gift tag. There? No, right here. It's, you'll be able to put, you could put money in it. You could go and put a gift card in it. Whatever you wanted. Just like that. Isn't that great? I just love how this paper... Oh, what am I doing? I forgot my snowman. Oh, man. Now I got to take my Happy Christmas off. Well, that's okay, because we haven't... There. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Bert.